Hey, I'm Cara. I'm an intuitive. I also pull cards, read cards just to clarify messages. And I usually in the morning will journal, meditate for a little bit, and pull some cards if I need some extra clarity or ideas. And I want to develop a mini course to help people tap into their own intuition and make their meditation practices and prayers a little bit more practical and informing their day-to-day lives, and giving them that extra energy to pursue their dreams and just live as big as possible. So this morning, as I was jotting down ideas for this mini course, I pulled a card, and it's 8/8 when I'm recording this in the Lionsgate portal, but I want this reading to be meaningful for whoever sees it whenever they see it. But I got this Star Ancestors card, and I love how it has the pyramids. It's aligning with the stars here, just like the 8/8 portal, which you can look into more. But the meaning of this card is basically that the answers are within us and right in front of us, and sometimes we just don't have enough faith in ourselves to actually believe that that information is there for us. And I think it's so important to try and get to that head space and that heart space as much as you can, and being around people who can see that bigger picture version of you. It's really important and special and just helpful for all of us to be shining our lights as brightly as possible. So I just wanted to get on here, share that message, and pull a couple tarot cards just to see what sort of other energy is with the collective at the moment. I've been called to, I pulled 3 different books off of my shelf. One is from Eric Butterworth, another is The Kybalion, and then another is called Initiation. So it's really, harking back to the Egyptian days, like when they were the power and there was energy power here in these pyramids. And what does the ancient wisdom have to tell me? And I'm just wondering if you have some books on your shelf, or maybe you recently listened to a podcast and it struck a chord with you and made you think about things differently. And most often that can be like a challenge to perhaps a religious upbringing, and even how I was taught to pray growing up, that it's God in heaven up above, and if I need something or if I'm worried about something, pray to him wherever he is, and what he wills for my life is going to unfold. And now I'm realizing that God isn't just some faraway place. The universe, spirit, God, it's with us all the time, and it's within us. We are part of the God energy. And it can be a lot to kind of contemplate on that, and who are we to believe that, let alone act in a way that is bigger than what we've been taught to believe. So yeah, just even if you're just praying differently with a little bit of a slightly different perspective and awareness, I think that is important for the energy right now in August, and the Lionsgate in particular. Yeah, so just the first card right off the bat, we've got the Magician. And, he's in this meditative pose, which is, what I was talking about with prayers. And the way I see this is that we can co-create, and we're meant to co-create our lives with God, with Source, with the universe. And if we're unhappy about a certain situation, if we're jealous of someone, or what they have, like what decisions and choices can you make differently today, this week, this month, to get you out of where you are and get you to the version of yourself that you feel pulled to, that you feel called to be at. And when we do that, like, it might feel like a risk. Here we have the Wheel card. It might feel a little risky, but look how happy she is. And like, good things will happen, and bad, like what we might think are bad things, will happen too. But that's really just to help us remember certain pains and wounding that are coming up to be felt and healed and transmuted. And once we do that, we can feel lighter and like really enjoy the place where we're at. And that's pretty incredible. And here we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So I like this because she's got so much she could do, so much at her fingertips. And there's magic here as well. But it's also like perspective. And depending on the time of day, you might be feeling a pull towards, more magical, herbal remedies or alternative kind of healing. And then other times of the day, you might be pulled towards writing and sharing your ideas and teaching. But there's so much power here where you really, like, this is a creation card. Like, you can create your life. God wants to give you his kingdom. Like, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna pull one more card here. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles. And it's just this energy of like give and take. And it's really like being supported within the universal field and God, but I also feel like in the 3D physical world too, that when you are giving resources away or selling or exchanging resources with another person, like you're supported, and like that energy that comes back to you. Like when we spend money, like the economy gets bigger, and when we don't want to spend money and we're scared and we hold on to it, like things contract. And I think this right here is encouraging us to get out there and create the things that we want to create, that we've been called to create. And because the energy on earth right now is so unique and powerful, it's really the time to just go out and do the thing that scares you the most, but you feel most called to be doing. And just know that like the people who notice are either not going to say anything, or you can find people that are going to support you. Even if they're complete strangers, there will be people who need to see your light, who need to hear your voice. And I encourage you wholeheartedly to get out there and do that. So I hope that you guys had fun with this reading, that you took something away from it that's of value to your life and your presence here in this whole life journey that we're on together. If it resonated, please like, subscribe, just so I can know what is resonating. Much love. Have a great day. Bye.